Hello Internet and welcome back to Dark Diode, here with another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club, and now we're going to be introduced, well not introduced, but we're going to meet Natsuki, and we're going to bake some goddamn awesome cupcakes! With that delay, I open the front door to let her in. Whoa, Jesus Christ, okay, she looks different. Sup? That's not Natsuki. Sup? Hey, I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than a school uniform totally threw me off. Yeah, true that, man. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison.
Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in.
Oh my god, look at that kitchen. Wait, they've got a table in the kitchen? That's pretty cool. So what have they got? It looks like it's not filled with that much. Actually, I should probably get back to the story. Although, do you see that fridge to the left? I wonder how close the table is, because that would probably be a nuisance to pull out that lower tray of that fridge. Like, if you pull it out and the chair or the table kind of comes into contact with, you'd have to kind of like move the chair out of the way. Or maybe I'm just looking too much into it and there's perfectly, like plenty of space. Perfectly plenty, yes. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. I wonder what else it would contain.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right?
Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy ingredients if I didn't already have them at home.
Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part.
Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen.
What, you're not even going to offer to take this heavy bag from me?
No, you're going to lift that shit and you're going to develop those muscles, man.
Where's your hospitality, Steve?
Come on, use your muscles, woman. Just bring it in. Since when did I need to be a gentleman, Steve? Exactly right, exactly right. I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is fucking heavy, fuck.
I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed?
I see now. Yeah, oh, this is fucking heavy. I am impressed, Natsuki. Seems like, I always underestimate you.
It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You fucking jerk.
Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. But do you want to smell the bags? Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much?
It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, jeez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you.
Haha.
What?
That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that.
Hey! No, you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri, doesn't mean you should treat me like,
Natsuki catches the words and her face turns red. Natsuki?
Forget it! I didn't say anything.
I should apologize.
Eh?
I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little bit more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours.
Oh, how would you know that anyway?
Because there's a fetish for everyone, okay? That's... Just trust me on this one. I've been on plenty of porn sites, man. Plenty of them.
Gross!
Hey, was that to me?
Who else?
Man, let's just get started already.
You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Dave.
Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so that we can get started. Forlorn, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Steve, where'd you put the food colouring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To colour the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different colour. That way, even if the flavours aren't different, everyone can still pick their favourite.
Ah, that's a cute idea. Why aren't we making different flavors? Why is it just? I mean, I can appreciate I can appreciate the different colored cupcakes thing, but why don't we just actually make different flavors as well? Are we doing anything with the icing?
Do you want to?
You're asking me. I don't really have a preference, so.
Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all! Can you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you're going to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the one...
Oh shit, that's Steve. Like the one she made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there. Calm down. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing.
Yeah, the icing's still a lumpy. Are you even trying?
Yeah, it'll just take a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat the crap out of it.
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved.
See?
As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger into the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same.
Hey!
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your greased fingers in my icing.
Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I like to see you try, little woman. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some out with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn.
Gross! You got on my face!
Whose fault is that, bitch? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Why don't you just, just do something like this, like that. Or, just kind of like, or, grab a napkin or a paper towel near you and just wipe it down, like. I don't understand. Like, y'all making no sense.
Jeez, you know what? Take this.
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh jeez, oh my god. Okay, roll 34, calm down.
Stop!
Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine, fine.
Also, I think I found the thumbnail. This is most likely going to be the thumbnail.
I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Oh my god, Stave! You sly dog! Haven't said that since like episode 2, but Stave! Jesus Christ.
What?
Oh, could this be the thumbnail? Oh, so many choices for the thumbnail.
Did you seriously just...
Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red.
Steve, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls, unless you really like them. You know that, right?
What kind of question is she asking me, just like that? I wonder, Steve! I freaking wonder! How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder! You left a dirty tray in here, you fucking retarded bitch! How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked.
You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't
Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez.
Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah, the tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then, I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened.
Ah, that smells so good!
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look at how cute they all look!
She proudly shows off the different coloured cupcakes in both of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decoration. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Yeah, I'll scoop the icing into these bags.
You know what would be cool if there was like a mini game to ice the, or to decorate the cupcakes? I reckon that'd be really cool. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though.
What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever.
Huh, I see. That gives me an idea actually.
Eh?
Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose a cupcake based on a word they like.
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so...
Ha ha ha! You are officially beaten. I'm the cute girl now. What can you say to that? Maybe I'm getting that from you. Maybe it's from the icing that I licked off your fingers. I have your cooties.
Well, what's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute!
Come on! We're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well...
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
Eh? Did you say something?
No, nothing! Let's just do the icing already!
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing and then we each get to work. When we're all finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look how pretty these are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Oh, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Haha, Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for bunga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Oh, ready? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly. Should have thought about that. Fucking hell, I know you haven't cooked before, but Jesus, you should already know how to do that. It's not like you always have this chance.
Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry something, you can probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Haha.
I wish you would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Steve, if you don't think you got closer to Natsuki, you're a fucking retard. Steve, if you don't understand that we can't be together anymore. I think I said the same thing in episode 2, but we can't, you have to accept this.
Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki.
Yeah?
We said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't always have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, You can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere.
Do you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you.
Dave, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so...
Oh my Christ, okay, calm down. The music stopped. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki, 7 inches from me. Natsuki looks up to me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the side of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me.
I've felt it for a while now.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
Sayori?
Eh? Hi, Steve. Sayori? Just now we weren't... It's okay, Steve. I just stopped by to say hi.
Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so...
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's chill. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later.
Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Haha, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? The cupcakes? Could it be the cupcakes? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Steve? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Steve. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me with my selfishness. Monika was right. I should just...
Monika? Monika was right about what? Sayori, what did she say? What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Steve. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much.
I did this to myself. Steve,
I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel.
And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand on my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm gonna give to you. Oh shit. Fuck, do we put her in the friend zone? Or do we admit our feelings? Well, we should probably put it here. Okay. Well, She says she's obviously in love with us, so there's that. She said it before, but at the same time, do we just want to restrict ourselves to Sayori instead of Yuri or Monika? Like, these decisions, man. Like, I don't want to feel like the asshole that friend zones, but at the same time, I've got to keep my doors open for other people. Damn it. No, I'm gonna keep my doors open. You'll always be my dearest friend. I'm sorry, okay? You're gonna hate me for friend zoning, but you'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monika told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Haha, is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori! It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, just so I could get the answer that I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Steve. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So... Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over to her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of the house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. I could have said I love her, but gotta keep the doors open. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm gonna give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I will do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Jesus Christ, man, this game, gee, I can't talk. That's how it's making me feel. It's really cool. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so that I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. No. We're going to be spending time with Yuri and Monika. Monika. Okay, you got that? We're not going for Natsuki. Okay, I may have made the wrong choice earlier on. Like, I just thought it was a good choice. I didn't realize that Steve was going to be a sly dog and lick icing off of her fingers. Or pinning her to a wall. Like, goddamn, Steve. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Steve, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the one she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like, and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all? Haha, you should take a little responsibility for her, Steve. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. How the fuck do you know that? Were you spying on us? So either Sayori is actually really close with Monika and told her everything, or she freaking spied on us, or someone told her. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? It makes you really seem like the bad guy here, but I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Yeah? Monika has been as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? Also, where's the music? That's kind of creeping me out. That came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Nice work. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Okay, this... Oh, I haven't felt this since, like, Ib. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, repeated. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. What did... Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But the poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. The lack of music combined with that creepiness and the whole... This is really creeping me out in a really weird way. I'm getting goosebumps. And what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Stave, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. Can we have some music, please? I need music at this time. Come on, game. I need it. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't be hanging. Oh my god. Oh, what's gonna fucking happen? Don't strain yourself. Monika calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Oh shit. Oh my god. I'm actually really scared at this point. Like, actually scared. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not that big deal to at least wait for her or to help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I didn't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Oh my god, my heart's actually beating really fast. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Also, I apologize for the voice acting if it degrades in quality. It's a lot better when I'm not, super freaked out. Waking her up in her own house, is that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open up the door. Oh, fucking caught it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, thank you, game. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh, I need a moment, Jesus Christ. That scared me so much. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, that's gonna freak me out. Oh. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday. I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. There's nothing I can do to bring her back. This is some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never! 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 Never. Oh. End? What? Wait, that's the end? Oh, what the? What? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Wow. Oh, goosebumps! Goosebumps! Oh my god, this game is actually brilliantly done. Oh my god. The music as well. Oh, this, like, no word of a lie, this game is scaring me on like a different level than what I'm usually scared like. It's messing with my head. This is how much it's messing with me right now, I can't even speak. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I swear if there's another jump scare, I'm gonna piss myself. The girl is something, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind. Well, I mean, we've already read this. Oh! Oh, what the hell? Oh, what the hell? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Fuck this girl! I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. What the hell? Oh, wait. What's her face? Sayori's gonna be in here, right? What the fuck? This game, it's literally, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this. Okay, I just gotta calm down. I just gotta calm down, and I gotta push through. I gotta do it for you. I gotta do it for you viewers. Monika? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What do you do to come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Haha, I'm about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather do something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Oh my god. Alright. Wait, what? We can't save? Wait, what? What? I lost my saves. Okay, well, I'm actually gonna have to regain my composure. So I'm gonna be back because this game is freaking me out so much. Holy shit. It's actually creeping me out, so I will be back. Hey everyone, I'm back, and to try and end this episode off, I just wanted to talk about some of the changes to the game directory in the actual Doki Doki Literature Club game folder that have happened seemingly out of nowhere, which I can only conclude have happened because of our transition into what my friend calls Act 2. So, if I go into Doki Doki Literature Club here, first of all, there's one thing that pops out right at my face, which is happy thoughts with a couple of X's through it. So I remember that this file wasn't here when I initially installed it. So if you take a look, this is it. This is happythoughts.png. I'm not quite too sure what to make of it, other than I'm fairly sure that that's meant to be Sayori, considering the noose and the bow. I think it's just meant to be something creepy, but there is something that's a bit weirder that I found out. I took a look through the Sayori hanging scene, and in the background towards the top left, I found a reference to this specific file, traceback.txt. So I took a look, and I found this specific error message right here. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Haha. Well, here goes nothing. So, first of all, who is this? Who is I in this context? And the second thing is, who is she? And to answer that, I've got a little bit of a fan theory, which I'm not sure is correct or not, but as I was watching through some of my previous episodes, and also this episode, by the way, I noticed that Monika seems to be aware of the outside world, of the fact that she's in a game and the player is currently playing. For instance, towards, I think it's episode 2 or maybe episode 3, something like that, she gives us one of her writing tips, which she says, make sure to save before important decisions. And then she's like, oh, what am I even talking about? Now that in itself is, you know, kind of like a bit of a cliche that we're not meant to really take seriously, but I mean, this game, I think we gotta try and find as much evidence as we can. So her saying that is a bit weird. It's like she's aware of the player. And another thing that kind of makes her seem off is, if you look earlier in this episode, she says something along the lines of, I can't believe you left her hanging there. We didn't know that Sayori had hung herself at this point, and yet she decided to use those specific words after, you know, she had talked to Sayori earlier in episode 4, right? She went off to talk to Sayori alone. She came back a bit later on, we're like, okay, what'd you say to Sayori? And she completely dismisses us. And later on, when we're talking with Sayori in this episode, she's like, I don't want to do what Monika told me, or something like that. I can't remember the exact wording, but it was something along the lines of that. And then when we ask what Monika said again, she just kind of skips it. She doesn't mention it again or explain what she was told. And finally, in the poem, that in Sayori's final poem, she says, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. And then after that, there's something along the lines of, get out of my head before I do what she wants me to do, or something like that. I can't remember exactly. I probably should have looked at it before actually starting this recording, but whatever. I wanted to get it out of the way so that I can continue with the next episode. Anyway, you'll see here that she's the one who's making this so difficult, and this would be probably a lot easier if I just deleted her. Well, here goes nothing. I think, in this context, Monika somehow has control of the game. So, in this case, this is Monika. And she, in this context, is Sayori, because we found out that Sayori hung herself. And in the exact same scene, we saw a reference to the specific file. I just don't think there's a coincidence here. I think that Monika somehow forced Sayori to hang herself. I don't know, I don't think that she did it of her own accord. I think somehow Monika forcefully deleted her from the game. So that's just this thing. The full traceback here, it's common in programming. You have like the quick and easy thing, but if you wanted to go full into why the exception occurred, it'll give you the full debug stack trace. And, you know, it just references specific files, you know. For instance, if you want to access python.py, this is the exact directory to go to. So I just go into renpy, looking for Python, which is right here. We can just open it up with Sublime Text, which is my text editor of choice. There's also others, but I won't go into them now because this is a gaming video, not a developer video. And I haven't looked at this at all, to be quite honest, but I believe that this is just part of the standard renpy framework. I don't think this has anything to do with it, because, yeah, I just think that the author decided to include it with this game for some reason. I'm not too sure on that. I'm not sure why it couldn't have been included in like the EXE, but I'm not a Python programmer and I certainly don't know how to code with renpy, so I couldn't give much information on that, but I'm sure other people have and could give information on that. And next up, I just want to close this. There we go. Let's go into characters. You'll see how we have Yuri, Natsuki, and Monika. But where's Sayori, you ask? You may recall, if you watched my last episode, that I had to re-record it, and during that time I made sure to look back here. And Sayori.chr was most definitely there, right? She's not there anymore, so from this we can definitely tell that she has been deleted from the game fully, which may explain why the game is glitching out. You know, how whenever Sayori is mentioned in Act 2, which my friend also describes it as, the game glitches out. You know, you've got garbled text, you've got absolutely weird pictures just spazzing out, you got all this sort of nonsense. So she's not there anymore. Another thing that I wanted to point out is how we've got the game folder over here, and then we've got a saves directory. So this is a facade, right? When I reset the game, I tried saving it and nothing came up in here. So the reason for that is that the actual saves aren't stored in here. This is just something that the developer put in there to throw us off. The actual directory for the saved games is in your app data folder. I apologize for my loud ass keyboard, but it's just something I really prefer. You'll notice down here, if I can find it, there it is, how there's a renpy folder, and coincidentally that's the same framework that Doki Doki was coded in. So we go into here, as you can see, DDLC with a bunch of numbers. I'm not sure what that refers to. It might be the version number, it might be a specific ID version, I don't know, I'd have to compare and try and see. Anyway, this is where the saves would be. And because I just entered Act 2, I don't have any saves, which is why this is empty, apart from this persistent file. If you open it up with Sublime Text, you'll notice that it's all just garbled. And I don't think this is intentionally meant to be garbled. I think this is just encoded in some kind of format that you need a specific decoder to actually understand. It might just be a renpy specific format, which is encoded using Python objects and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's about it for all that I could find in the Doki Doki Literature Club directory for now, at the very least. This log.txt, I've looked through this multiple times, it's nothing fancy. I couldn't find anything suspicious in here. You know, it's just the game actually physically loading. But yeah, that's it for now. During the next bunch of episodes, and during the rest of the series actually, I'll be trying to come back here to see if anything has changed. Maybe Yuri or Monika or Natsuki gets deleted, and maybe their actual file will be gotten rid of as well. Maybe more pictures will pop up as well. That's the thing, I don't know. And that's kind of cool, but also kind of creepy at the same time. But yeah, this is where I'm going to end it off. I'll see you all in the next episode, so I'll catch you there.